Well, hi. I want to talk to you a little bit about willpower and overcoming cravings and sweet addictions, and some of my tips and tricks to help you maximize the ability that you have to endure hard situations and come out successful. Really stick to it, we feel better. And that improves our self esteem and our desire to do better and gives us the character that we need to really improve ourselves. So let's talk about like mind over mattress. You wake up first thing in the morning and you say, I'm going to get up, I'm going to go to work, and I'm going to get out of bed at such and such a time so I have time to do whatever, this or that. And then we listen for a couple of more minutes to the music, and then we hit the snooze button and go back to sleep for 15 minutes. So we completely defeat our goal. When you first wake up, that opportunity to roll out of the bed and not fight with that mind over mattress type issue is your time to win. So wake up when the alarm hits, get your feet out of the bed, get up and into the bathroom, get hydrated, get yourself moving, get some great breakfast supplements, get yourself feeling good, and you'll have a winning day. So everything starts with just that first decision. The rest of your day is going to go well. You get out of bed late, you run to work, you don't look real great, you don't feel real great, you don't eat real great, and the day goes from there. So using your willpower right in that first 3 seconds, making a decision right off. The waiter comes, hey, would you like dessert? You've already made up your mind. No. Do you want to look at the menu? No, thank you. We have this, no, thank you. Once you start engaging in that conversation and giving yourself an opportunity for an out, it's not going to go well. No man knows how bad he is until has tried very hard to be good. This is something that C.S. Lewis said. So really, it's a silly idea that good people don't know temptations. It's an obvious lie. Only those that can resist temptation know how strong it really is. No one can know about the wind by lying down. You have to walk against it to know how strong it is. So the man who gives in to temptation after 5 minutes simply doesn't know what it would be like an hour later if they just would have stuck with it. So give yourself an opportunity to get through some of those moments when you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, and make a good decision. Get yourself feeling better. A friend of mine recently said, hey, I'm going to make these really great chocolate chip cookies. Do you guys want some? And I said, no, that would be my downfall. I'm trying to, eat without a lot of sugar in it. In fact, I'm trying not to eat any sugar at all. And she said, oh, I hardly think eating a cookie would be a moral decision. And she did not know how wrong she was. For me, it would have been my downfall. And so some of us have to kind of go all or nothing on things until we can really, get ourselves aligned with where we are. And you want to make peace with yourself and be good to yourself. This is your house. This is where you live. And you take care of your skin, you take care of your hair, keep your teeth clean, work on your nails, make yourself look appropriate in your clothing and whatever. So you've really got to align that energy and focus inside your gut too if you want to feel well. Some of my tips are clean out your cupboards, get rid of your snacks, put in there some fruit, water bottles, healthy proteins, invest in a little magic bowl, one of those little shakes you can zit and whip up a little protein drink. So plan to have good meals and consistent, healthy snacks. You can save so much money if you will just do your own food and get away from a lot of the fast foods and programs that don't really work. Look at yourself, and why you don't stick with a program is because you're always looking for the shiny object, that shiny object syndrome. You always want something new. You're afraid that there's something out there that you're missing. And if you just do what you know works and consistently keep building and stacking good habits around the already good habits you have, you will just get better and better. You don't always need to be looking for some new fix-it-all pill. I get so tired of people saying that this pill or that pill with, some beet greens and some milk thistle in it is going to solve all your problems and reduce your leaky gut and get you feeling better. It's just not that simple. You need to be consistently eating well. You need to drink and get hydrated. You need to exercise, do things that you love, engage your brain. Do healthy habits and your brain will respond. So another tip is don't let yourself get too hungry. When you get too hungry in the midday and you're probably going to come home from work with low blood sugar, and that can be disastrous because you just start raiding your fridge. Don't tell me you haven't been there. We all have. So I like to keep a few little snacks in my car, in my purse, maybe a couple of little packets that I can tear and pour into some water and drink. Things that work well to keep my body balanced and nourished, and not go to caffeine or to little snacks, cookies, candy, and that sort of thing. Eat a wholesome variety of whole foods and unprocessed foods, foods that are full and fiber rich with nutritionals and flavonoids. They release slowly in your body as they digest, providing you with extended energy and mental focus, as well as the good dopamine, and avoid this crashing and sugar cycle that is very vicious that a lot of people get into, where you're hungry and then you're tired. So, that little sliver of brownie to try to get you enough energy, and then that goes to, one piece leads to another. So try to get the really important good dopamine hits like protein and a good meal. So when you're craving food, actually give your body what it's really needing. And distract yourself if you're feeling at all tempted to do something. Just recently, I have some bagels in the freezer, and I was just tempted to go get one. And I went and I made myself this little drink with some lime juice in it and ice and a little bit of stevia. It's really great. It's astringent. It helps the stomach. It boosts your energy, and yet it doesn't provide you with anything negative, just perfectly cleansing and refreshing. Some things that you can do are go for a walk, call a friend, develop a hobby, exercise. Be sure and get lots of protein. You can boil eggs, eat the yolks. No, eat the whites. The yolks have a lot more fat in them, and if you're trying to lose weight like me, or the egg whites are really good with a little bit of salt and pepper. I try to get good probiotics, listen to music, get good sleep, get exercise, and do the things that keep your brain focused and working and energized. Do you ever feel like your brain is mushy and you're just kind of in a funk? Well, I use essential oils to help me get through those moments. There's no calories in them, and they're really perfect for energizing. I like lemon and peppermint in my water, and sometimes I use these with rosemary, which is really great for your mental focus. And these three oils, along with many others, really have helped me to overcome it's like brain candy. It just helps you out of a fog. It helps you stay more in tune and more energized. Speaking of in tune is a good blend, as well as past tense and motivate. And I love aroma touch. So all of those help me make good habits and keep focused without indulging in things that are kind of forbidden. Drinking more water, staying hydrated, remember your sleep is so important. Even a 10-minute quick nap can help you avoid binging when you're tired. And a lot of times I hear people say when they're hungry, it's because they're really just thirsty. So if you drink something, it will satisfy that need to feel like you're being cared for. Most importantly, our gut really processes our stress. So manage stress in a way that you can avoid feeling upset and overweight and angry and out of control in your eating. Vitamin Bs are really important to help you manage stress if you live a busy life. And the supplements that you take are critical to helping you feel well. I recommend using the Lifelong Vitality Pack. a natural supplement that has really high ratings. It has helped me and my husband overcome a lot of difficulties in the past year and a half or so, and we are continually feeling better, more energized, focused, and feeling like that cellular energy is just improving along with the mental clarity and focus. Avoid feeling like you're going to cheat on a certain day. If your program is such that you're not enjoying it and you're feeling cheated, it's going to subconsciously work against you, and you'll start kind of sabotaging yourself. So if you feel like you need something to cheat on, it's really a great day to go out to eat to someplace that provides really healthy meals that are in alignment with what you want. Maybe instead of a lot of rolls, to go to someplace that you know will serve some really natural food, or maybe chips and salsa, or something that fits in more specifically with your reward system, but that is not sabotaging your weight or your health. Only those who can actually claim control over their cravings and addictions can really know how hard it is. Food addictions are a real thing. How to really get a hold of your eating is to just say no, and to come up with things that will constantly help you overcome those cravings and discouragement. This will be really worth it to you. So you can gain control of those temptations, whether it's sweet or savory. Fix yourself some really great food. Get more savory vegetables. Look for that good protein that will help you, and avoid having you be so physically exhausted that you feel like crashing. So whether that's finding it in seeds and nuts, you can add like chia seeds and hemp seeds or flax seeds to peanut butter. You can chop up some almonds and throw a little bit of honey or something in a pan and glaze it, and just glaze a few of the nuts to add a little bit of sweetness to a salad or something, and give you that sweet flavor that you love. Or, cut up an apple and dip it in some peanut butter, or make yourself a little egg salad sandwich, or take some cucumbers and veggies and dip it in some nice homemade hummus. These are just a few of the tips I have for you. I hope this video has helped you kind of start to focus on what your weaknesses are and how you can overcome them. And remember that 3-second rule. Don't let things overcome you. You get a decision, make it, and then get out of there. Don't open Pandora's box. It's very difficult to close. And it is a moral decision whether you whether you're true to yourself, whether you make peace with your food journey, and whether you do the things you say you're going to do, whether you walk the talk. So I hope this helps you, and my best to you, friends. Stick with it. It's worth it to be well. I wish you the best on your food journey.